All right, let's dive into one of literature's most unforgettable characters, the wife of Bath.
Her story kicks off with this pretty bold claim, which immediately challenged the norms of her time.
See, her core belief was simple. What she actually lived through taught her more than any book by men.
And what did all that experience teach her? That a woman's gotta have control or sovereignty.
She first put this theory to the test on her three elderly and very wealthy husbands.
She's pretty blunt about it. They were old and rich, and she married them for security, not love.
And she was smart. She used her wits, not force, to get the freedom and gifts she was after.
But husband number 4, he wasn't so easy. He was unfaithful, and that really got to her.
And here's the thing. She didn't just suffer silently. Nope, she paid him right back.
But it's her fifth husband, Jankin, who was her biggest battle, and maybe her greatest love.
He was young and educated, but had this awful habit of reading misogynistic stories to her.
As you can imagine, all that disrespect finally pushed her right over the edge.
Things got violent for sure, but in the end, she masterfully turned his guilt into her ultimate victory.
And it wasn't just about her husbands. She also took on the religious rules of her entire society.
Which is just brilliant. She used scripture itself to argue against the very men who wrote it.
Because for her, it always came back to this. Lived experience trumps any rule she didn't write. So, how do we see her now? Is she this pioneering feminist icon? Or a seriously flawed manipulator?
Yeah, her legacy is complicated. It still challenges us today, leaving us to make up our own minds.